Hello everyone and welcome back to another week of your health promotion classes. Today we're going to be talking about foods high in fat, sugar and salt and hydration. So first up we're going to look at where we find foods high in fat, sugar and salt on the food pyramid. So if we look here we can find them on the top, and this means that we should be eating very few portions of these every week. So you might just treat yourself at the weekends or just have 1 or 2 treat days split up throughout the week. And these foods include oils, butter and sweets and treats. So that could be your takeaways, your chocolate and your crisps and all of the nice stuff that you might like to eat for your treat days or at the weekend. So why is this section so small? Why can we only eat these once or twice a week? If we eat these foods really often, it can lead to obesity, heart disease, or type 2 diabetes. So eating lots of fatty foods means that there will be a fat buildup in your blood, and that can lead to heart disease. And eating lots of sugary foods means that there's too much sugar in your blood and your body doesn't know how to deal with it. So you might end up getting type 2 diabetes, only if you're eating these every single day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So we can make small changes to make our diet a little bit healthier and to reduce the amount of sugar, salt and fat that's in our diet. So if we take 2 spoons of sugar in our tea, we could reduce it to 1. If we're drinking lots of fizzy drinks like Coke, Fanta and 7-Up, we could have water or maybe milk instead. You could even have some My Waddy, just a little bit so it's not too sugary. And then if you wanted to have crisps, there's loads of things that you could have instead, but we have nuts here. You could have popcorn or you could have some fruit or yogurt instead as well. So there was a task for this section, and it was just to try and think of ways that we can cut down on our foods high in fat, sugar and salt. So if you treat yourself maybe 3 or 4 times a week, maybe try and reduce that to just twice a week. And you could do that by maybe having less sugar in your tea or just ordering a takeaway just at the weekends, and just maybe one day, if you usually get it twice, maybe just get it once, and things like that. So you can record these changes in your task diary in your athlete packs. Our next topic is hydration. So hydration is how much water is in our bodies, and half of our body is made up of water. So it's really important that we keep hydrated and drink lots of water throughout the day. This is so that our bodies can stay healthy, especially when we're exercising. Because when we're exercising, we're sweating and our body is using water to cool down our bodies. So it's recommended that we should drink about 6 to 8 glasses of water, the small glasses that are about this big. If you want to drink pint glasses, you'd need 4 because they're bigger, and that's about 500 mils per glass. So really it's about 2 litres that you should be aiming to drink. So dehydration is when you don't have enough water in our bodies to be healthy. And there's lots of things that can cause us to become dehydrated. The sun, so and it's really sunny and we're out in the sun and we're not drinking water, our bodies use water to make us sweat to cool us down, and that's using up water, and then we're not drinking more water to replace it, so that can cause us to be dehydrated. When we're exercising, the same again, our bodies sweat and our muscles are using up our water to keep going, and if we don't replace that water by drinking it, we could get dehydrated as well. And sometimes you might just forget to drink your water throughout the day. So you could just bring your water bottle around with you during the day and then you might not forget. So exercise and dehydration. When the weather is hot or when we do a lot of exercise, our bodies lose water through sweat, and when we go to the bathroom, we need to replace this water by drinking water to ensure that our bodies can stay healthy. So what are some signs of dehydration? You might get muscle cramps. You might lose your appetite, so you might not be in the mood to eat. You might feel thirsty. That's probably the most common one, when you feel your mouth is dry and you kind of need a drink. Your urine will be a darker yellow colour. You might feel really tired all the time. And those are all signs that you are dehydrated. So if you feel any of those, You need to try and drink more water and kind of wake you up throughout the day. So what should we do if we become dehydrated? You need to drink water and you need to sit down and have a rest. So like that, if you're in the gym, we might tell you after you've done a lot of exercise to sit down and have a rest and take a drink of water, just so that you don't become dehydrated and you don't get muscle cramps and headaches and all of those. So it's just to keep your body feeling good after your exercise. So you can also have isotonic sports drink or flavored water if you're exercising. Isotonic sports drinks have electrolytes, which help to keep our body hydrated if we're doing really high intensity exercise. So you might see if you had a football match, your coach might give you some Lucozade Sport or Powerade to kind of keep your energy up throughout the game. But water is always the best choice. And it's important to remember that fizzy drinks are high in sugar and wouldn't really hydrate you. So if you're feeling thirsty, water is the best thing, not a can of Coke or Fanta. So top tips for drinking water include always carrying your water bottle with you and just sip it throughout the day. You could mix a little bit of your favorite juice in your water, so you could have a bit of My Waddy to try and make it taste a bit sweeter and easier to drink. You can drink little and often. So if you forget to drink your water and you don't want to be drinking 2 litres in the space of 5 minutes, that wouldn't be very nice for your stomach. So you need to try and drink it regularly throughout the day. Or you could add fresh fruit or chopped up lemon, strawberries, or cucumber to try and give your water a little bit of flavour. So we have another task as well, and that's to try and drink 1 extra bottle of water each day this week to try and get hydrated and get yourselves feeling good. Okay, so that's all for today. Well done, and we'll see you in the next health promotion class.